Oh, hey. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. That was so good. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Danni Louise, back again with another YouTube video. In this video, we did this look right here. This look is a super smoky, glam, purple, smoky cut crease look. It is quite grunge in your face, but I think it was absolutely gorgeous. The skin is glassy. It's a lot of blush, a lot of colour. Gone with a very grungy, kind of purpley kind of lip today. And I'm living for the outcome of this look. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then just carry on watching. Also, one thing I wanted to shout out is that we reached 100 subscribers. Literally, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I know that 100 subscribers is not a lot, but to me, it means a lot, you know what I mean? Because 100 subscribers, it was one of my goals for 2021. And the fact that we're in January and I've already reached 100 subs, it's just like, ah, you guys, like, get out of here. I think we've got 102 now, which is just insane. If you can subscribe, that would mean everything to me. I will bring you all sorts of looks. I'm wanting to play with color. I might do like a color week where I go in and play with purple, blues, pinks, greens, whatever you suggest. I don't know. I will deliver. I will deliver, right? All right, guys. Enjoy the video. Can you see my D? Can you see my D? Let's just get into it. Also, before I start, has anyone else got that song in their head? It's like, my shirt, boom, boom, boom. Because, I mean, like, that's just been in my head for like the past 50 million years. So if you hear me humming that throughout the video, then I do apologize. Like, I apologize. Let's get into this. I am super excited for this because we are going to be doing a purple smoky cut crease kind of look, which is like one of my favorite kind of looks to do with color. I haven't played with color on my channel yet. I mean, I did, but I deleted those videos because we're not going to talk about that. But I've already got my brows on. I did switch up my routine a little bit. I used the Got2B Glued to stick my eyebrows down. I got this tip from Jordan Lipscomb. Obviously, you know her. She is probably the smartest person because this literally will stick your glues. Yeah, this will literally stick down your brows for like ever. Like they're not moving. Do you see this? She's not going anywhere. Like she's on there, like she's on my face. It Got2B Glued Refy brow pencil by Jess Hunt, a little collection that she's got, and that was it for my brows really. And then I just shaped it underneath with concealer, what I always do. So now that the brows are on, let's just jump straight into the ocean with this look, guys. Okay, what I'm gonna do is literally start with the eyes. I'm actually gonna put some concealer on my eyes just to prime my eyes and get it ready for the eyeshadow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually go in with the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and it looks something like this. I really like this for like prepping my eye because it's like really blank. Danny, that's what it says. It says blank canvas. That's the word. It really like blacks out the eye, so you can really go in with the eyeshadow and it will just pop. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pop some of that on. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. That trend is literally like fire. The my shirt. I want to do it, but I feel like I would just embarrass myself, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over my lid. Like, do you see what I mean by it blanks out your whole lid? Like, literally no redness or anything like that. That's why I really do like this product. However, I would not use this because it comes with its own little applicator. I wouldn't use it because, do you see this? This is not okay. Makeup Revolution? This is not okay. So I just went in with my own little brush. I don't know why it's like that. I think it's because it's just got too much product on the applicator and the applicator's not thin enough. I don't know. So I'm just making sure that this is kind of blended out into the concealer I used to cut my eyebrows. And I am just going a little bit on here because I want this to be quite a bold look. Boom, boom, boom. One thing with this, I would say that it does crease very quickly. We are going to have to work really quickly with the product because I don't want to set my eye. Because if you do set your eye with like a translucent powder, it won't make the colours pop as much as I want to. So when you're doing a bright eyeshadow look, don't set your eye, okay? Just don't do it. And just beware of the creasing. So just keep going back in and making sure that you're not creasing because it will just make the colour pop like even more. Like the pigment will just really come through when you don't set your eyes. So I'm sure you guys all know that. Okay, so now that we are all blanked out and we've got a blank canvas, I'm here all week. Let's just jump straight into the eyes, right? This is the Carnival 3. Danny, it's the Carnival 3. This is the Carnival 3 Love Tarty Stacey Marie Bperfect Cosmetics palette. Hi. But she looks something like this. She is literally insane. I haven't even gone in with her yet. I think I've done a couple of swatches and that is literally about it. But she looks something like this. Very, very carnival-y. If we look inside... So this is what we're getting. We've got all the colours of the rainbow in this palette. Obviously you can see the purples. They just suited this look so much. Like, look, can you see how much that suits my top? I'm sorry. I'm excited. I think you can get this on Beauty Bay still, Cult Beauty, anything like that. So if you do want to get your hands on it, I will put a link in the description down below so you can buy this palette. I would advise it because it has every freaking colour under the sun, okay? Do you see that? Girl. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do is literally, I'm literally just winging this. Like I haven't even planned this or anything. I'm just going with the flow, okay? So this could turn into a disaster, you never know. So what I'm gonna do is go into the shade. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade Blackberry right here. A little tip, if you wanna do like bright eyeshadow looks, go in with the darker shade first. That gives you more pigment, do you know what I mean? And it gives you more time to start blending it out into the lighter shades. That's how I do my eyeshadow. I know some people like to go in with a lighter color, build it up with a darker, but honestly, if you go in straight, just go straight. Just don't be scared, okay? Just go in with that palette, all right? Just do it. Go straight in with a darker color and then take your time and blend her out. The pigment will just bang on the eye, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's called Blackberry, and very, very suitable because it looks like blackberries, like pie. So I'm just gonna grab my brush right here. This is the 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush by Zoeva. I always use this for eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna tap some on her. Make sure you're not creasing because obviously we didn't set our eyes. So what I'm going to do is literally just start building up that shape that I want. So I want to do kind of like a halo eye. So I know that I need to go this way. If you want to do more of a cut crease, you want to go more out with it. It completely depends on what kind of style you want. So I'm actually just going to start dabbing this on my outer corner, and I always just start on the outer corner of my eye. It's just how I do it. It helps me get the shape a little bit more, I think. And I'm using a mixture of dabbing motions and sweeping motions just to make sure that that pigment is really on there. Like you can see that the pigment is there. She's come to play. Like hello queen, hi. And now I'm really starting to just do little circular motions, and this is going to blend it out at the same time, but you don't want to blend it out too far because we're going to be adding other colours, right? But you just want to focus on putting this just above your crease. So if you look forward, you can still see it here. You don't want to put it like here because then you can't. It's not going to pop as much, do you know what I mean? Do you know what? As you blend her out, she's kind of blue. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but she's kind of blue as you start blending her out, which is also amazing. Yeah, look, can you see that she's turning blue? And if this goes wrong, I sincerely apologise because I haven't done a look like this in so long. I used to do looks like this all the freaking time. Like these used to be my go-to, like halo, colourful eyes, but then I got more into like natural looks and I was just loving a nude. You all know I love a nude. I've literally not done this in the longest time, so just be patient with me, okay? We will get there. We'll get there together. Okay, and I'm just going in again with the same brush, making sure that the pigment is there that I desire. I want it to be really, really bright and in your face, so I'm making sure that that is really on there. And can you see, by not setting our eye, this is what is done. With this concealer, can you see what it's done? It's kind of separated on the eye, and I don't really dig that. It's gonna be hard for us to kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't, yeah, can you see right here? It's just so creasy. Would I recommend this product? I don't. It does the job. Like, it does give you a cut crease canvas. Cut crease canvas, woohoo. It gives you a blank canvas, but it is so creasy that it's more bother to keep going in and, you know, uncreasing it. Do you know what I mean? So once I'm happy with that colour, like you can see that that's just like pigment like in your face, right? Okay, I'm gonna go in with another brush. So this is the 224 Luxe Defined Crease Brush by Zoeva. So this is a bit more fluffy. It's definitely good for like blending out a shade because it is quite tapered, as you can see at the bottom here. A lot different to this one because this one is a bit more denser and this one's a bit more fluffy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade Fruity, which is this one right here next to the one that we use, Blackberry. So it's just this one. And what I'm gonna do is actually just start blending out that color that we put on our eye very, very softly. You don't want to go in and like, because then it's just going to go everywhere and you're going to have a black eye on your face. Hello. Right here. Tap off the excess because you don't want too much. And we're just using another color to blend out the color that we put on. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can just use the same color to blend out the shadow. Shadow? Why did I go American? But I like to use other colors because I feel like it's just going to give the look more depth. And I'm just placing that above where we put that color. And I'm just bringing this just a little bit to my brow because I think I might add another colour to blend out this colour. It's a long process. It's a long process. So I'm really just starting to carefully blend out the blackberry shade with the fruity shade. And when blending, I like to go in like wind wiper motions, just because I feel like it's gonna blend out the color a bit better. And I am just focusing this just above that shade that we put down. Okay, can you see how those colors have just blended? Can you see how those colors are just beautifully just blended into one another? Like, I didn't have to do much work. Bitch. We're looking like a purple heaven aubergine. What I'm gonna do is actually go in a little bit with the shade magenta, which is this one right here. And I nearly dropped that. Oh my god, my heart. Maybe that will pop a bit. Ooh. And I'm using the same brush, by the way, which is just a really fluffy brush. I'm going to stop there because I'm just going to keep blending until my arm drops off. I'm actually going to go in and just cut the crease right now. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the cut crease canvas, what we'd use to prime our eyes. Just use this to cut the crease. I'm not going to go in with too much because this product is, if you go in with too much, it's just a disaster. So I'm literally just going to grab another brush, tap the brush there. What I'm going to do is literally look down first, right? And then look upwards. And that is just gonna place a little marker of where you want that cut crease to go. So it's kind of like a little trick. It's like a little map of where your lid naturally goes because you don't want transfer, right? So I'm just gonna press. And we're not doing a full cut crease, we're just doing a halo eye. So you wanna focus this more in the middle of your eyeball, your eyelid. Look at my face, I'm like, I make the ugliest faces when I'm concentrating. Okay, so now we've got like a little kind of ball going on our eye. That's what we want. It's in the middle. When we look down, we can see that you're going to really see the shadows. I'm getting excited. This looking so good, girl. What I'm going to do is go in with the 231 Luxe Petite, which is the one that we use first. Go in with the Go in with the same shadows. So I'm going to go in with Blackberry, which is the darker one we used. And literally, I'm just bringing this all the way in my outer corner. I'm going to go a little bit diagonal with it, so it's going to make this really, really cute halo eye in the middle. And I'm just pressing that down. And I might put a shimmer on the middle, I don't know yet. This is going to be exciting. Okay, so now we've got something like that. That's looking very diagonal. What I'm going to do is do the same thing on the inner corner of my eye, which is going with Blackberry and making sure that that is creating that halo eye. So I'm going to go in with the same brush and go in with the shade Fruity and a little bit of magenta, the colours that we used at the top, and just use that to kind of blend out that harsh colour. And then you can see it's kind of created like a little spotlight on our eye. I don't know if you can see that, which is really pretty. Ooh. I am just leaving a tiny bit of space for the spotlight because I think I might go in with a shimmer. Let's swatch some. So this right here is calling my name, like, do you see that shade? This is in the shade Starlight. So she's quite iridescent. She looks something like that. Let's go in with the shade Pearl. That one right there. Pretty. Rose Pink. Ooh. Blue Moon. Girl. Do you see that? That is insane. But I feel like it might be a bit too dark. I want something a bit more lighter. That's crazy. I would choose that because that's mental. I have nothing to wipe this off. Oh my god. So I'm going to go in with the shade Rose Pink, which is this one right here. I'm going to go in with a flat brush. So this is just a normal flat brush. Oh, it's by Morphe. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of like water or setting spray to my brush so it will really pop. With this, because it's gone on like that, I don't think I need it. But let's see. I'm just going to pop this in. Okay. Okay. Okay, she doesn't need any introduction. She doesn't need any subtitles. She has come to play. Like, I don't know if that is picking up on camera of how shiny that is. That's incredible. That's just beautiful. That's mental. Mic drop. I was gonna drop this, but then I was like, I actually nearly dropped it then. Okay, so we're looking something like this. This is, I'm so proud of this look, guys. The purple is literally purple. Like, you can see that it's purple. It's not blending out with any other colors. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner, add some lashes, do the other eye, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the skin. All right, I will see you in like 2 mini shilly seconds. ASAP Rocky. Pink, mate, we've got a theme going on today. All right, guys, so we are back. That didn't take me as long as I thought it would. It only took me like 10 minutes. No word of a lie. Like, honestly, once I got the hang of it and what I knew I was doing, it was just like... So the primer I'm going to be using is the Honey Do Me Up by NYX Professional. It looks something like this. It looks super, super beautiful. Look at that. I can't get over the smell of this. It smells like heaven. Lemon, honey, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to pop this with the spoolie. Ooh, I keep forgetting that it's so stringy. It goes on quite stringy and like honey, basically, it's in the name. But once you rub it into your face, it goes on like really, really glidey and turns into kind of like a water serum? Serum? Is that the right word? I really like this primer because it gets it ready for the foundation and it really, really makes the foundation stick to the skin. It also helps it blend out really evenly. My new favorite primer. I'm loving it at the moment, so. And it gives the skin like a really healthy glow as well. So let's just jump straight into the foundation. I'm sorry, it's gonna be her, okay? It's gonna be her from the future until I find another foundation that beats this, because this is my favorite foundation of all time. And I don't have my beauty blender on my table. BRB? BRB. Oh, that means I've got to wet it. Back. So this is my favorite foundation. It is the SheGlam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. The shade is amazing. The coverage is amazing. I'm a full coverage bitch. So, and I always will be, right? I like a lot of makeup on my face. That's just how I am. That's just who I am. What am I going to say? Sue me. Hi. She's dirty. I've got a couple of makeup products on the way. And I'm just going to start blending that from the bottom. I always start blending from the bottom just because, I don't know why. I feel like it gets the most kind of, I can see like how it's going to look before I put it all over my face. But look at that. You can't tell me that's not insane. Like obviously I've got some breakouts going on and you can still see them because they've raised to the surface and my skin's purging. And look how easy that blended out. That just blended out so quickly. Yeah, she'll do. She'll do finally. Look at that. Stop it. Like that's half my face done. Like, can you see the difference? Like, this is literally my favorite foundation. Obviously, I did a little review on SheGlam, so go ahead and check that out. This is where I found my baby. Like, this is when I was like, oh my God, I'm sold for the rest of my life. If a foundation can top this, then I'm all for testing her out. I've actually got the NARS. Yeah, I've got my hands on the NARS foundation. NARS foundation coming soon. So hopefully that lives up to this one because I've heard such great things about the NARS foundation. That foundation's stunning. I'm sorry. My skin may not be stunning, but the foundation sitting on the skin is just amazing. Oh my God, I actually fail. Like I just fail. I didn't get a concealer. Oh. Okay, so the concealer I'm gonna be using is by SheGlam also. This is the Versatile Flawless Concealer. It looks something like this, comes in a little cute tube. I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply this in my normal... Can you... Sorry, filming a video. Rude. And then... Okay, that came out a bit too much. The only thing I don't like about this is that it comes in like a really weird tube. The applicator is really not friendly to me. Like the amount of times I've squared this in my eye. And I'm just gonna start blending this out. With this as well, it is full coverage like you can see, but you do need to apply a lot to get the coverage going. Like, can you see that? You can see it on my face. You can see how it's just beautiful. Like, look at, to me, that's insane. Like, to me, personally, these two, such a good duo. My favorites. I will always use it until the day I die. In the grave, these will be on. I'm sorry if that's morbid, but I'll be wearing SheGlam. Let's go in with some setting powder before we contour. This is a new little thing that I've been doing. Normally I would just set the whole thing and then contour, but because my eyes crease so quickly, I feel like just putting some powder underneath them quickly right now is definitely going to do the job. So let's go in with the Laura Mercier powder. I always use this. This is just one of my favorite powders. Go in with my beauty blender and just pop that under. And I'm actually just going to leave it there. I'm actually going to bake. I know. I'm baking. So let's go in with contour. So the contour stick I'm using, I'm sorry, sue me, by SheGlam. And it's just a little contour stick looking like this. A little bit more cool toned, which I've been loving lately. And I'm literally just going to draw this on my cheeks. And I'm going to go in with the back of my beauty blender and just start blending that out. Again, I've been loving SheGlam products. I think they're just freaking insane. And for the price as well, like all of this stuff was under £35. I think this one in particular was probably around £8, and that's no word of a lie. Bronzer. Bronzer that I'm using is by the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is incredible. I've been really loving this bronzer at the moment. Again, smells like popcorn. No word of a lie, it smells like popcorn. Gonna go in with a brush here and just apply that in my normal areas, which of course is my cheeks, temples, nose and chin. What I'm going to do now is just brighten up our face a little bit with some blush. Blush I'm going to be using is by SheGlam. I know this might as well be a SheGlam video. It's just the SheGlam blush in the shade Daydreaming. Looks something like this. And I'm actually going to go in with quite a lot because I feel like it will suit the look a lot. Obviously this isn't an everyday look. This is just a beautiful kind of in your face purpley kind of look, you know what I mean? And I'm just going to bring that up towards the eyeshadow as well, just so this all kind of blends into one. Yes, I wear too much makeup. If you don't like the way I do my makeup, just you know, it's just how I like doing my makeup. I wear a lot of brush. I wear a lot of blush. I wear a lot of bronzer. I wear a lot of everything. Like, we should just support each other. We shouldn't be like, oh, you wear too much makeup, blah blah blah. To me, now that we are very blushed up for the gods, we're bronzed for the gods, everything like that. Highlight, right? So highlight I'm using, can you guess what it's from? Can you guess what brand this is from? SheGlam, way. So this is the SheGlam highlighter in the shade Solo, and it's a metallic glow highlighter. Looks something like that. Does she need an explanation? No, she doesn't. Just gonna go in with my highlighter brush. This is the PC17 Peaches and Cream. All of my brushes are from Peaches and Cream. They're amazing. Just go in with her and just start highlighting. I mean, this is why I always use her. Since that video, I swear to God, like my skin's wet. Like you can see how glassy that is on the skin. Danny, why do you wear so much highlighter? This is why. Put her down, Danny. Put her down. That is the skin kind of done, like hi. Let's move on to the lips, right? Decided between two lip colors. I can go quite nude with it. Just go plain nude, or I can just be daring and go in with a dark shade. So this is, I mean, we have to now. We kind of have to. I showed you and we kind of have to. This is in the shade Starry Eyed and it's from Rimmel London. I'm just going to go in with the Peaches and Cream lip liner and just line my lips with this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the lipstick. I mean, I don't know. Is that too much? Should I go with the nude? I don't know if that's... Last step. So I'm just going to go in and do the under eye really quickly. How I do my under eye is just go in with the same colours that I used on the top and put them on the bottom of my eye and just make sure that we're getting the same kind of gradient, if you know what I mean. Let's just go in with some setting spray. Why do I always forget that word? It's the Matte Magic Mist and Set from e.l.f. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. Hello, was not expecting it to come out like this. This is quite grunge. These shades, like, I'm just living for this eye look. Like, it's freaking insane. I will link all of the products in the description below if you do want to get your hands on any of these products that I used in this video today. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If I could speak, I'd be a good YouTuber, you know what I mean? I post weekly, twice a week, right? So twice a week I post. Go ahead and subscribe to your girl. Make sure you follow my socials as well. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I will link them all. I will link them all in the description below as well. And I also just put them on the screen right here, I think. I always say that I do and I never do, but maybe they will. Editing Danny, put them down here. All right, guys, so that is it for this makeup look. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next video. All right, guys.